Well, she's definitely, at Barber, she was very quick, and at Road America the same, and had that crash. But like I said, we got her bike fixed up, and she's back up to speed, and she should be okay. You know, Roger, you talked about the difficulty as we go through the starting grid here.
As we get ready now for the start of the racing here at the Ridge, and it's a slow start from the second row of the grid from Casey Creer, but down in towards turn one, it looks like it's a good start from Shea McGregor, and then also it looks like it's the 25 of Ciara Knebel leading the way, and Ciara from the middle of the front row with a really good start to hit the front. This is what we saw last time out as well, Freddie. The top three just making their way here, and Freddie, you can see already the top three breaking away from the rest of the field.
Well, it looks like the Ciara had a problem under acceleration. Maybe she was in the wrong gear. One of the things the rider's been working on really hard this weekend, Rogers, is, and we talked about this at Road Americas, we went to a single rate rear spring. And so with Race Tech, and they're here this weekend, and they work with the riders.
But what's interesting from it as well, riders in the past like Emma Batters able to become engineers in the class as well. You can see there though for Miranda Kane just going across those bumps in towards turn one, she's able to take the lead. But for the riders after their 2 years in the class, there is a development path for them there as well.
You can see that Ciara's leading the race here. You know, one of the things we talked about is when we do the track walks is looking at the surface, Roger. You know, as riders is how you go across stutter bumps, how much front brake you use. Those are all things that really become, you know, and very important that you're aware of and that you can take care of. But you can see Ciara, she had that small mistake, but that she was able to come back, get in the lead, and then Miranda's trying to get around Shea.
Yeah, Miranda Kane on the 186 bike. Rod, she can't afford to give too much ground up to Ciara Knebel at the front of this field, so trying to come through on Shea McGregor. But McGregor experienced in this class, having raced here last year as well, and for McGregor she had 2 podiums, and it's really good racecraft there from the 457. And you can see for Miranda Kane, she's got all that extra speed, it looks like, Friday, pretty much everywhere around the track, but not able to make those moves.
The pass.
So this is where it becomes critical for Kane to be able to make her move, as Knebel comes across the line. New fastest lap, 2:05.3, 2:06.5 last time around for Shea McGregor, and then Miranda Kane. So for Kane, you can see she's climbing all over the back here. And Rog, that's one of the things as well, where when you're trying to make the move at the same place lap after lap, sometimes you do need to change it up a little bit and just try and catch the other rider by surprise.
Yeah, and that's the thing here with this track, with it being tight and technical the way it is.
Because if not, it's just a drag race, right, Roger? I mean, you're just, like in this case, you can see that's where Shea's doing a great job, protect the inside line, but it looks like that Miranda got a good drive off coming onto the front straightaway and was able to make a pass under the brake.
Here, Knebel, a second faster than we saw in the qualifying session. It was Miranda Kane that took that pole position, and this is the move into turn one. And you could see there as well, Rog, able to run very close to that inside curb, shows a bit of confidence to be able to. We'll see if Shea McGregor looks closer. Last time around they basically matched each other's times, but McGregor looks like she's digging in on this final lap. She's got 2 minutes to try and move herself back up into that second spot. And another 25 points here for Ciara Knebel as she wins the opening race of the weekend here at the Ridge Motorsports Park. In second place, our pole sitter has been overtaken. Miranda Kane has been beaten on the run to the line by Shea McGregor. Shea McGregor able to go from the outside of the front row, and on that final sector able to take the 20 points for second position as well. That's the third time this season that she's finished in second spot. And for Miranda Kane, our championship leader coming into this race, she had the pole position. She was beaten on the run to the line by Shea McGregor, and that's going to be third spot and only 16 points for Miranda Kane. But it's still 3 podiums in a row as Kate West comes across the line into fourth position, and good points on offer there for Kate as well at this stage of the season. But for our race winner, Ciara Knebel, really
almost a whole second quicker than Miranda, and I'm sure that's caught Miranda off guard.
Yeah, just in that sector alone, she was 3/4 of a second faster to be able to close that gap. We did see some traffic on that last lap. Brianna Cutler, Ciara Knebel put under a little bit more pressure than this race victory of 7.5 seconds from Shea McGregor with that last lap move to take second spot from Miranda Kane. Kate West running up just outside those podium spots ahead of Camille Conrad. Camille having a good run through to come away with a top 5 finish. In terms of our championship standings. Ciara Knebel has retaken the lead at the standings. 75 points from a possible 100. She's had 3 wins, and then that crash at Road America. Miranda Kane 5 points behind Shane McGregor, 7 points down on the championship leader. So close battling at the front here in the Build Train race class.
With our race winner, Ciara, obviously disappointment after the crash in the last race, but bouncing back in true Knebel style with another win. Great job.
Thank you so much. You know, I couldn't be here without the team. That was a very bad crash, and it's incredible what they were able to pull off in the time that they were. My mechanic, Sean, I told him I had to win this for him because he flew out here early, rebuilt the entire thing, and it was ready for me to just button up once I got here. So it's so incredible what we're able to do with the support that we have here with the team and all of the sponsors that help make this possible for us. So huge shout out to Royal Enfield and all of the other sponsors involved for getting us those extras and being able to make this happen for me and all the other women here. So it's a really, really important to us to be able to do that, and I appreciate all the people that are here watching us and everybody at home that is also helping make that happen.
Excellent, great job from Ciara. Come on the Ridge Motorsports Park, let's see you make some noise. Let's move around and speak to our second place finisher with a late move there to get on to P2. Good job, Shane McGregor, 20 points for the championship.
Yeah, that was a really exciting race. My goal for the race was to get a good start and run. And unfortunately, I got a good start and couldn't run fast enough. Ciara and Miranda rode great. I was super lucky to get a late pass on Miranda. I was screaming. I'm sure she was screaming. It was terrifying, but we made it happen. I've had a difficult time getting my K-Tech suspension dialed in this morning, but it looks like we're moving in the right direction. Yeah,
absolutely are. And of course, 2 more races. Nice round of applause there for Shay. Let's move around and talk to our third place finisher. And just if we can cut in here to get a quick interview, thank you very much. Miranda, a great qualifying and another podium. Obviously, on one hand, I'm sure you're going to be a bit disappointed not to challenge for the win, but those 16 points could be very, very valuable at the end of the season.
Absolutely. This race was pretty difficult. It's a tough track in general, but then you put out some really good competition. It makes it even harder, especially to defend your line and not slide the rear out in the corners. So obviously, thank you to Royal Enfield and Build Train Race for the opportunity to be out here at the Ridge. You know, we got 3 races this weekend, so there's some more opportunity out there.